Magpul's M-LOK accessory mounting standard has a lot of fans, myself included, because it's very simple, it's very straightforward, it works well with metal as well as polymer mounting surfaces, including this shotgun forend that I'm going to use as my example in this video. However, anybody who has experience mounting M-LOK accessories for the first time knows the frustration of tuning the T-nut height so that it matches the mounting thickness of whatever you're trying to put your accessory on. I happened across a hack, a way that you don't have to guess anymore, you don't have to measure, you're just going to slap the M-LOK accessory in place, twist a little bit until you get the right height, all without having to look on the inside. I'm just going to let you look and see what's going on so you know what's happening behind the accessory mounting surface, and you're going to get it right the first time, every time. I'm going to be mounting this Picatinny section. It's made out of polymer. It's just for an example. I don't think I'm going to keep this big one on there. It's just one of the few accessories that I have that hasn't been mounted on something yet. Because the first thing you need to do with Magpul brand accessories is assemble the hardware. So the T-nut, as the name implies, has to create a T. You want the flat spots up on top. And you can start out by threading it on by finger tight. But at a certain point, you're going to hit the thread locker that is on these. And then you're just going to want to grab pliers of some kind, whatever. And then what we're going to do is tighten this all the way down. And you'll see it takes a little bit of effort to get past that thread locker. We're going to go all the way tight. That's the secret to this. All the way down. And then you need to make sure that you have it lined straight front to back, or else this won't work at all. Now we're going to do that for the second nut. Okay, so now I've got both T-nuts tightened all the way down, slammed against the accessory, and running front to back. And this is it. This is the whole hack right here. They need to be running front to back so that they will fit into the mounting slots. Here, let me actually put this back here. It might be easier to see. And now, all you have to do is loosen this as you're pushing the screw this way. You need to be pushing that way. You need to hold the accessory against the mounting surface at the same time. And now watch what happens as we loosen. You're going to get to the point where you're going to feel that T-nut start to spin. There. You see now it spins? Now all we have to do, you see how that caught, is tighten it back down. Loosen, make sure that it comes out like it's supposed to. Now you can see right there, that's the appropriate height. It's that simple. And then just tighten it and it cams down. And of course you can, with these, you can tighten farther than when it cams down to hold it in place. Now we're going to do the same thing on the back here. We're going to loosen this until we feel the T-nut. You gotta push it in or else it doesn't work. Push till you'll feel that T-nut turn. Once that happens, start tightening and it's gonna fall into place all on its own. There we go. It's properly mounted. You got the T-nuts cammed over, locked the proper way, and now all we have to do is loosen this enough till it pops. Loosen the front until it pops. And it's done. It's properly adjusted for this accessory. So it will always mate up just fine. Push in, tighten, push in, tighten. And because it's polymer here and polymer there, You're going to get a whole lot more than a quarter turn tightening this down to make sure it's locked nice and tight. And that's it. That's your hack. One more thing, after quickly previewing everything I've shown you up to this point, I want to emphasize the fact that though we could see what was going on in here the whole time I was demonstrating what to do, you don't have to see. You just feel it. You can feel what's going on from this side. You can feel when the T-nut starts to spin. You can feel when the T-nuts cam over and lock down or unlock. That's something that you can feel without having to see on the inside of the accessory. So don't worry about the fact that this is a handguard that's taken off of a shotgun versus a handguard that's actually on a shotgun that you can't see in. This is going to work exactly the same, no issues. Be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. You can see the links right here. And be sure to click right here to subscribe so you can catch my next videos on bows, guns, and other cool little hacks like this. I really appreciate you watching Twang and Bang, and hope to see you next time.